And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. The Titans come back home to the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court, playing the St. Francis Knights. Knights coming in 5-9 overall, 3-1 on the track. Lost to Spire the other day, 46-43. Of course, your Titans coming off a 51-40 win over the Wimmer Panthers. They're now 10-3 overall, 3-0 in the track. Pre-game show brought to you by Homewood Suites. Country Inn and Suites in Fairfield by Marriott with free hot breakfast daily. Indoor pools and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a great stay every time. I'm Gary Sensenstein of the Bob Ronay. Big John Malkowski handling the numbers. And as always, sitting to my right, assistant coach Doug Whiteman. And again, you know, I took a little sabbatical for a couple weeks, came back and played Whitmer last night. And I'm sure for you, from your point of view and the coach's point of view, you kind of hope you worked out the kinks last night. A little bit of struggle last night, but again, you've got your rivals coming in tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we knew that there was going to be some kinks for sure. I mean, we had one day of practice after, you know, 2-week layoff. So it was some of that was to be expected. You know, I thought we played well in the first half. We just we did not play well in the second half. And Whitmer, to their credit, played very scrappy. And you know, but we were able to pull away, win by 11, and move on. And tonight, you couldn't ask for anything more to get the juices going. You got St. Francis coming here, a very talented St. Francis team. You know, you've got multiple guys that we've played against for several years. This is a very experienced St. Francis team, and we're a very experienced team. You know, we're excited for tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the only guy that really hasn't struggled the last two games, I mean, Jaden McKinstry sat around for 2 weeks, still came out and scored 16 last night.
Absolutely. He's been on a tear here for about the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we're going to need him to do the same thing tonight.
Looking at these guys, I know they're 5-9 overall, but heck, they were the preseason favorites to win the track. I know they've struggled, but you know in your mind they could make their season tonight with a win tonight.
Well, not only that, I mean, there's a very good team. I mean,
right,
they're extremely talented. I mean, this is maybe as talented team as we've played. They've got everything that you would want: experienced guard play. You know, big kid going to Kent State, another 6'8" shot blocker to go along with them. They got surrounded them with shooters. You know, they're a very, very, very difficult opponent, in particular coming off of, you know, one day of practice. But it is what it is, and we're going to come out and we're going to give it our everything we have, and we believe in our kids.
What's your biggest concern against St. Francis?
Probably two. One would be the three-point line. We've got to run their guards off the three-point line. Like I said, they're very experienced. You know, Kaiser and Crumbie have been playing on and off for 4 years. You know, Kaiser played a ton here as a freshman. So, you know, very experienced, and they're just really good at getting into rhythm. And once they get going, it's very contagious. So one would be the three-point line, and then the second is to off the floors. I mean, they're enormous. This is about as big as front line as you can see.
Yeah, you know, I know we always talk about how good St. Francis is, and you know, obviously you're only as good as the talent you have and everything. Obviously, they are very talented, but let's face it, we kind of sometimes we get in their heads. You see that still, you know, continuing in this situation because, you know, since I've been here, I think they've beaten us twice, and we've taken teams that maybe they're not as talented, but we have something in our heads that say, hey, this is going to be us. So how do you summarize that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot like last year here at our place. We were able to kind of just, they came out with all this energy and, you know, very chippy early on, and we were able to just methodically kind of chip away at them and, you know, kind of took the air out of the gym. And we weren't able to do that at their place. So, you know, the biggest thing to kind of go along with that is for us to just be smarter and tougher. There's no doubt they're going to come out and probably be the louder team. We just need to be tougher and smarter.
Doug, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Hey, have a good night, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. We're about 13 minutes from tip-off here between the Titans and the Knights. We'll talk more about it when we come back. They're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store to your door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans!
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely return to sports and activities of daily living. UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 1000 Regency Court, Suite 212, at the corner of Lasky and Talmadge. There you'll find primary and specialty physicians, x-ray and physical therapy professionals specializing in sports medicine. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans.
Titan basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. You can't ask for anything better on a Friday night. It's the Titans and the Knights from the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court. Knights coming in 5-9 overall. They're 3-1 on the track. Your Titans coming in 10-3 overall, 3-0 in the conference. I'm Gary Sensenstein with Bob Ronay, Big John Melkowski handling the numbers. Sid Siddell working the board back at the Wolf. Pre-game show brought to you by Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites in Fairfield by Marriott. Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Toledo and Maumee. And, of course, the presenting sponsor of all St. John's Jesuit game broadcast is Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to welcome everyone into the Taylor Team Huddle with top SJJ alum Steve Taylor, Nick Marconi, and Tom Cole. We are honored to be a part of St. John's Jesuit High School, proud to support Titan academics and athletics. Let's have another great season. And, as always, keys to the game brought to you by Associated Eye Care. Bob Ronay with his top five.
Well, I tell you, number one, we got to keep the big guy, Hornbeck, in check. You know, he's a horse. He's a big kid, 6'10", he's going to Kent State. He's real nice. You don't want to let him establish that post position down low because it creates a lot of problems. You want to try to force him as far away as you can, keep him in check, because once they establish a good inside game, that now gives them that outside game that they like to do, and they do have some good shooters there. Secondly, we got to know where their shooters are. Like I said, they got good shooters out there to knock it down. And it all starts, again, with their offense going inside. You got to be able to stop that. You got to know where the shooters are. You got to get there right away. Third, rotation is key tonight. This is the type of game, because of the size factor down there, this is one of the few times we're facing a team that's much bigger than us. And because of that, we have to do different things. We're going to have to double down, in the post position. We're going to play a little in front. They post, guard in front, sometime on the side, sometime behind, double down situations. So different things. When that happens, our other guys have to know where the rotation is. If I'm fronting the post, the rotation is different on on the backside. If I'm playing behind, the rotation's different. So depending on how we play that post man, our rotations are key tonight. Fourth, offensively, we got to do a good job. They've got some guys that can play defense out there, and they've got the rim protector and the big guy down there. But we can't worry about that. We have to be smart, take it to the basket, and don't settle for any kind of shot. Settle for great shots. Don't settle for good shots. Settle for the great shot. Make them have to play defense and make the big guy come out of the post position and play D. Just don't let him stay in there and play a one-man zone. Fifth, enjoy the moment. We got seniors out there tonight. Enjoy the moment. St. Francis, it's a reduced type of situation. But, boy, I tell you, regardless, a sold-out crowd or a AAU type of crowd or an open gym style type of crowd.
It's a COVID sellout, baby.
Yeah, enjoy the moment, because it only comes, once a year, getting to play St. Francis at home.
In about 8 minutes, the Titans and Knights will tip off here at the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court. We'll talk more about it when we come back. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Midland Title is a proud sponsor of St. John's Jesuit Athletics. Midland Title is a locally owned and operated business that prides itself on giving back to the community. Midland Title team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners Neil Mahoney and Don Mewhort are both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRent.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
Have you been to La Petite Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. La Petite Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, La Petite Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at LaPetiteGourmet.com. La Petite Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. It doesn't get any better on a Friday night. The Titans and the Knights in the Titan Dome at Heinzel Court. St. Francis coming in 5-9 overall, 3-1 at the track. Your Titans 10-3 overall, 3-0 in the conference. I'm Gary Sensenstein with Bob Rodet, Big John Malkowski, Chip Siddell working the board back at the Wolf. Pre-game show brought to you by Homewood Suites, Country Inn Suites in Fairfield by Marriott. With free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for stay every time. Of course, the presenting sponsor of all St. John's Judge Game broadcasts is Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to wish all the SJJ players, coaches, and their families all the best in this very different season. You've already shown your grit and mettle by just making it to the court. All the best in the Taylor Automotive family. Big win over the Knights today, 55-46 in the JV game. St. Francis JV hung on and beat the Titans 34-27. The St. John's hockey team travels to Ignatius. They're in Cleveland tonight to take on St. Ignatius. Assuming we have sectionals tomorrow, right, Bob?
Yes, we do. We have sectionals tomorrow night. Unfortunately, if you want to see it, you're going to have to watch it online because they're not allowing any fans for the sectional game. So, everything changes right now. Once we get to postseason play, reduction of tickets and everything. Unfortunately, we're still... They're being a little more strict than usual. So, bear with us. Things happening. The big thing I want people to really remember is about the game to play. Let's not forget what happened last spring. Spring sports, we never got a spring season.
Speaking of basketball, there's no varsity game tomorrow, but we do have a freshman and a JV basketball game for Perrysburg.
Yeah, that starts at 12 and 1:30. We also have tomorrow night at Tanner Shannon, we're playing Anthony Wayne in hockey. It's senior night, so that's going on. Sunday, we have playing Perrysburg in hockey down at Toronto. And we're also playing Finley regular season hockey game before that. Our tournament starts or the section will start in hockey.
The thing is, they'll probably want to play. They're going to play Finley back-to-back, aren't they? They play Finley on Sunday. Don't they play on a quarterfinal matchup with Finley in the tournament?
That's correct. It's just one of those things how it happened. Right now we're trying to get as many, if not all of them done conference-wise. And I believe we get this Finley game in. That may be the last conference game. We actually might have gotten the whole conference season in.
Again, back to this basketball game. We're watching St. Francis warm up to our right. Boy, you talk about size. And speaking of big men, the man himself, Ed Heinzel, just walked to the building, Bob.
Yeah, we know Ed. I knew Ed was going to be here. We snuck him in.
Usually when he sneaks in the big game, we see him in that little window right behind us, right above the stands. But he's full front and center tonight, man.
Well, I think Bill Harrison took his keys away. He doesn't get around the whole building anymore.
Again, back to this game. Again, even when you watch St. Francis and warm up, you can just notice the size.
He's 6'10". He's going to the MAC school, Kent State. He's a horse. He's got great. The thing about size, look at his length. And 6'10" with the length he has. He presents a lot of problems not only offensively but defensively. And that's why we have to do a great job defensively. He's going to get his points. He's going to beat things. Don't let him be a major factor out there where now all of a sudden he contributes by dishing the ball out and doing a lot of different things out there because they have a lot of good shooters. The other thing that you want to make sure he doesn't happen, make him confine him. And what I mean by that is make him have to play defense out there, not a one-man zone where he sits back and he's just a rim protector back there. We've got to make him move, get him out of that post area defensively. That, to me, is one of the biggest keys. Get him out of there so he's not a one-man rim protector.
Who's our most important player on the floor tonight?
I don't think it's one. I think it's everybody. I really do. It's not one person. Everybody has a role to play tonight, and they've got to understand what their role is. I know the coaches, and you really didn't have a lot to prepare and everything, but, we need all five guys on the same string, especially defensively. You always talk about that. We talk about up the line, on the line. Well, now, not only do you have to do that, all five guys have to be out there on a string in the same, concept, knowing what they've got to do. And like I said in the pregame with the goals, that rotation is key because of how we play the big guy. It's not going to be the same rotation every time, depending how we play that guy. So this is really difficult. It's going to be difficult because we didn't have a lot of time to prepare for this game.
Minutes away from the prayer and here. Good to have Mr. Ed Heinzel in the house to watch this one. We'll take about a 4-minute break. The Titans and the Knights on a Friday night in Toledo. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7. Ooh.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store to your door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
Find out what it's like to walk the halls as a student at St. John's Jesuit by joining us as a Titan for a day. Attend classes, talk with students and faculty, and learn the advantages of a Jesuit education. Contact the SJJ admissions office at 419-865-5743 or admissions at sjjtitans.org.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans.
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely return to sports and activities of daily living. UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 1000 Regency Court, Suite 212, at the corner of Lasky and Talmadge. There you'll find primary and specialty physicians, X-ray and physical therapy professionals specializing in sports medicine. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans.
Midland Title is a proud sponsor of St. John's Jesuit Athletics. Midland Title is a locally owned and operated business that prides itself on giving back to the community. Midland Title team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort are both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. The place to be this Friday night is the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court, as your St. John's Jesuit Titans take on the St. Francis Knights. Knights coming in 5-9 overall. They're 3-1 in the conference. Lost to Spire the other day, 46-43. Of course, your Titans hung on and won a tight win last night at Whitmer, 51-40. Titans are 10-3 overall, 3-0 in the conference. I'm Gary Sensenstein with Bob Rodet. Big John Malkowski handling those numbers. And, of course, Citadel working the board back at the Wolf. As always, our presenting sponsor, all St. John's Jesuit game broadcast is Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to wish all the SJJ players, coaches, and their families all the best in this very different season. You've already shown your grit and mettle by just making it to the court. All the best from the Taylor Automotive family. And, of course, I want to thank some other sponsors as well. The University of Toledo Medical Center, UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans. The St. Francis Knights wearing their road black uniforms with, is that a purple or a blue, John?
It's a blue one. The blue and the red do got it.
The blue and the red, there you go. And I'll pause you here. They're getting ready to introduce the starters for the Titans. C.J. Hornbeek first one on the floor. Of course, the Titans wearing their home white with blue numerals. Of course, Brady Lichtenberg, Jaden McKinstry, Shane Garcia, Thomas Cyrus round up the starting lineup for your St. John's Jesuit Titans. And again, you know, when you play St. Francis, you know they're an emotional bunch. You got to kind of watch that emotion in the beginning, don't you, Bob?
Yeah, it's always going to be very emotional. But again, it's a different type of game. In the past, you'd always say the home team has the advantage because you got that crowd behind you at home and everything. Tonight, you don't have that advantage. It's like going out and having a pickup game outside, and you have some people come watch and all that, but it's a little bit different. So, but still, the adrenaline's there. It's your number one guy. You want to beat those guys on Bancroft, and they want to beat us over here in Airport. That's never going to go away. And like you said, once you get past that adrenaline, the first 60 seconds, I would say, to 2 minutes, hopefully we settle down and take control.
It'll be Cyrus and Mays at center court. Mays wins it cleanly. It ends up in the hands of Crumby. And we're underway here at the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court. Crumby trying to take Cyrus down low. Still has a basketball in his hands. So you have Cyrus on Crumby, the matchup there. Kuaku with the basketball in his hands now with Brady on him. Back over to Crumby. Top of the key to Mays. Mays has it over to Kaiser. Kaiser on the wing again to Kuaku. Kuaku trying to take Shane Garcia inside. Forces a shot. Good defense there by Shane. Rebound comes out to Cyrus. Brady walks it up court. He actually has Mays on him. How about that matchup with Mays on Brady Lichtenberg?
Yeah, that's interesting. I think obviously they have a lot of respect for Brady, and Mays, has a couple inches on him.
Cyrus, top of the key. Lobs it on that baseline to Garcia. On the wing to Hornbeek. Back over to Brady. Just underway. Garcia, top of the key again. Swings it over to Hornbeek. He's on that left wing again. Hornbeek has Crumby on him. Hornbeek taking Crumby inside. And I think he was looking for Shane Garcia in the corner, but throws it out of bounds. Turnover, Titans.
That Hornbeek was actually on Brady when they switched off and everything. And I kind of like that. And what I like about it is it's taking them away from the basket. So if they can do some screening action and keep Brady as much outside, if they're going to have that defensive matchup on him, that should be to our advantage.
Mays, top of the key, hands it back over to Crumby. Early first quarter, he drops it down to Mays. He's got Garcia on him. Ball tipped away by Cyrus. Nearly came up with the steal, but McKinstry does. Hands it to Hornbeek. Hornbeek crosses half court for the Titans. We're about a minute 30 into this game. Still no score. Garcia on the wing. Lobs it inside to McKinstry. Ball's picked off, but Brady retrieves it. Shane Garcia, top of the key to Brady on that left side. Back up top of the key to Hornbeek.
And right now, St. Francis is doing a lot of switching. The Hornbeek is now on CJ.
Hornbeek on the inside to McKinstry on that far right baseline. Back up top to Garcia. Shane tries a three. Hard off that back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Kuaku for St. Francis. Quickly up the floor, but goes off of his knee right in the hands of Hornbeek. Hornbeek, the layup for the Titans. First bucket of the game belongs to the Titans. 2-0 Titans. Kuaku quickly up the floor. Again, he has Hornbeek on him. Kuaku drives it inside. Lobs it over to Mays. Quickly over to Kaiser for the three. Kaiser with the first three of the game for the Knights. Hornbeek with the basketball. Crosses half court. Gives it to Brady. Top of the key to Cyrus. Left wing Garcia. 5:30 mark in the first quarter. Titans trail this one 3-2. Hornbeek in the paint. Intended for Garcia. Hornbeek that was a lightning pass. Really tough one for Shane to handle. Crumby down the floor. Ball out of his hands. Turnover Knights. It belongs to the Titans. Right now, a slow start between these guys.
Yeah, right now, both teams are kind of feeling the way out among themselves, and got a little turnovers right now to both teams kind of settle down.
McKinstry to Cyrus, top of the key for the Titans. On that left wing to Hornbeek. To Brady, top of the key. Brady tries a deep three. Way off the mark. Rebound Kuaku for St. Francis. Kuaku still with that ball in his hands with Hornbeek on him. Lobs it inside to Hornbeek. Made Jaden on his back. Hornbeek, a little right-handed hook. Hornbeek with the bucket. Titans trail at 5-2.
Again, he moves very well. That's a tough matchup for Jaden right there. He's got to get the help. He can't get established that position down low like that.
Hornbeek left wing. Has Kuaku on him. Hornbeek just drives by Kuaku. And he just got rejected by Mays on the inside. Quickly up the floor. It's Kaiser. Kuaku thought about the three. He's going to take it anyway. Leans forward. Kuaku with the three. Titans now trail it 8-2 at the 4:19 mark. The Knights coming out hot in this first quarter. Hornbeek crosses half court for the Titans. Right wing to Garcia. Back over to Cyrus. To Brady. Brady tries a three from that left side. No good. Long rebound to Crumby. Crumby quickly up the floor. Has Cyrus on him. Lobs it inside to Hornbeek. Hornbeek again takes it inside. It was tipped away by Cyrus for a second. And McKinstry with the rejection on Hornbeek. Ball goes out of bounds, but still belongs to the Knights.
That's a good job by Jaden. Jaden did a nice job. He saw Hornbeek was having a little bit of trouble handling the ball down low. And he just stayed with them. Went up vertically. Very important. Go up straight up like that as Hornbeek was coming down off that little hook.
Ball belongs to Kaiser. Miller on the backside of Hornbeek. First foul of the game belongs to Miller and the Titans.
And that's okay. I like what Miller did that time. Andrew did a nice job. He was trying to force Hornbeek from establishing that good post position down low.
Kaiser will inbound for the Knights right underneath their basket. Still hasn't got it inbounds. Finally gets it to Hornbeek. With Miller again on him. To Crumby. Brady on Crumby. Hands it to Kuaku. Just kind of circulating up top right now to Kaiser. Drops it in the paint to Mays. Mays looking for Hornbeek on the inside. He's going to get doubled by Cyrus and Miller, which means Mays finds it wide open on the inside, but he misses the wide open layup. Rebound Miller, hands it to Vaughn.
And that was a great doubling Hornbeek, and Kenny did a great job on that rotation that caused that.
Miller on the inside tries to force his one on Hornbeek. Hornbeek with the rejection on Miller, but the ball still belongs to the Titans.
And like I said earlier, guys have to understand the rotations. Kenny Vaughn did a great job of rotating over that caused that bad shot situation.
Vaughn inbounding it with Hornbeek right in front of him. Dropped it down low to Cyrus. Cyrus trying to back it down low, brings it up top instead. Vaughn with the basketball, right wing to Brady. 3:10 mark. Cyrus is going to try a three. Thomas Cyrus drops the three. The Titans cut the lead to 8-5.
That was a good-looking shot that time. They let him wide open. Like, if you're going to give it that, Thomas is going to have to take it.
Kuaku with Miller on him. Miller backs off, hands it over to Kaiser. Kaiser with Hornbeek on him. Hornbeek way up top at the free throw line with Andrew Miller on his back. 2:45 to go here first quarter. Titans trailing 8-5. Only one foul in this game. That's on the Titans. Again, they try to get it inside. Tipped away, ends up in the hands of Hornbeek. Mays is going to try a three. Long rebound comes out to Brady Lichtenberg. Brady quickly up the floor behind his back. He's at the free throw line. Drives it all the way inside. Got rejected by Hornbeek. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Kaiser. Kaiser on the wing to Crumby. Crumby with the layup. And they're going to call Crumby with the offensive foul. That charge right there on Crumby.
That's a good call by the official. You know, I'm amazed. Yeah. You got that big guy Hornbeek out there, and you think they'd be looking for him a lot more. I tell you, if they kind of do this, this is going to really help us, especially from a defensive standpoint. You got their guards right now are hunting the shot more. As long as our people make nice rotations and try to keep Hornbeek away from the basket as much as you can, we're going to be fine.
Vaughn, Lichtenberg, Miller, Cyrus, and Toller on the floor right now for the Titans with 2:10 to go here first quarter. Toller drives it inside, tries a little fadeaway, and Toller's going to get the bucket, and there's going to be a foul on the Knights. I believe they nailed Ethan Meyer with the foul. Is that correct, Big John?
That is correct. Ethan Meyer with the push.
And again, a good call. Blocking foul. Jared did a great, Vaughn just did a great job of sidestepping him. You know, a little, I want to say a Euro step, but a little sidestep to the side, blocking.
Unfortunately, Toller can't complete the three-point play, misses the free throw. Again, we struggled from the free throw line last night as well. We were 3 of 10 last night against Whitmer. Titans trail at 8-7, 1:55 to go here, first quarter. Kaiser on that left wing. Drops it down low to Hornbeek again. He's got Cyrus there. Hornbeek tries a left-hander off glass. Hornbeek gets his own rebound, puts it back up again. It's the front of the rim, and that one's going to fall. So, again, Hornbeek retrieved his own rebound, and he puts it back.
The defense right from the start was good that time. You can't let him get that offensive rebound.
Cyrus top of the key, taking Meyer down low, left wing to Brady. Brady in the paint, hands it on the wing to Vaughn. Vaughn in the paint from the free throw line. Vaughn hard off that glass, no good. Andrew Miller comes in and just took it away from Hornbeek on the inside. Brady Lichtenberg the three, no good. Toller there, nearly came up with the rebound, ends up in the hands of Kaiser. What a sequence that was.
I tell you, Andrew is not, I love it. He's not afraid of the big guy out there at all. He's going toe-to-toe with him right now.
Kaiser with the ball in his hands. He's getting double-teamed by Miller and Toller. Finally gives it up to Kuaku. Kuaku tries the three. Out the front of the rim, no good. Miller rebound with 55 seconds to go in this quarter. Brady on the wing, hands it to Toller. Toller brings the top of the key back over to Kennedy Vaughn. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Vaughn with Mays on him. The Miller top of the key, lobs it inside to Cyrus. Tries a little right-handed hook, and they're going to call the foul on Kuaku. Cyrus will go to the line for 2 free throws.
I tell you, again, I love it. They saw the matchup. We had the advantage right there. You know, we talk about it all the time. Basketball is a game of matchups. And that was a great matchup. Cyrus had the little guy on him. He posted up, little mid-post in the lane area, got the ball, made the move, got fouled, was at the foul line. Great job.
First free throw is up. First free throw is good. Winnipeg Midland Title, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. Locally owned and operated. They pride themselves in giving back to the community. They're active volunteers or work with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Clubs Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners are Neil Mahoney and Don Mehort. Both proud 1983 St. John Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126. Thomas misses the second free throw. Titans trail at 10-8. Quickly down the floor, the miss by the Knights. Ends up in the hands of Cyrus. Quickly up the floor to McKinstry. McKinstry with the layup. The Titans tied at 10 with 23 seconds to go in the quarter.
Let's say Jane ran the floor excellent that time, and Thomas made a nice pass for the easy deuce.
Kaiser with the basketball in his hands with 15 seconds to go first quarter. He has Vaughn on him. Kaiser still drilling up top with 10 seconds to go. 7 seconds. Kaiser still finally making a move with 5, with 4. Kaiser, the fadeaway 3 at the buzzer. Hard off the glass, no good. The buzzer sounds. First quarter comes to a close. We are tied at 10 You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
Welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. One quarter is in the books. We are tied at 10. First quarter stats brought to you by Associated Eye Care. For the best ophthalmologists in eye care in Northwest Ohio, visit Associated Eye Care with 3 area locations. In Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, visit ToledoIMD.com for information or to schedule an appointment. Big John with those first quarter numbers.
The Knights were 4 of 12 shooting, 2 of 7 inside, 2 of 5 outside. The Titans were also 4 of 12 shooting, 3 of 7 inside, 1 of 5 outside.
Again, I want to thank some of our sponsors: Savage & Associates, Directions Credit Union, Garcia Surveyors, Great Lakes Electrical Contracting, Marco's Pizza, Montgomery Nichols Insurance, Siena Heights University, SJS Investment Services, Sylvania Tam O'Shanter, and also Toledo Orthopedic Surgeons. The Titans will start with the basketball to start this second quarter. Again, moving right to left on your smartphone from here at the Titan Dome at Ed Heinschel Court. Shane Garcia kind of caught in that baseline, finally gives it up to McKinstry. Back up top to Vaughn. Left wing to Hornbeek. Hornbeek drives it inside, and Kouakou dishes to Vaughn. Vaughn to McKinstry. Jaden's going to try his first 3 of the game. Jaden McKinstry with his first 3 of the game. The Titans take the lead, 13-10.
Jaden has such confidence in that shot right now, and he's still on fire.
The ball belongs to Crumby. Gives it to Kaiser. They drop it down low to Hornbeek. Hornbeek brings it on in the inside. He's spun inside, but I think they're going to nail Jaden with the foul.
Yeah, and again, you just can't let the
No, actually, they nailed Garcia. Excuse me.
You just can't let the big guy get that ball that low, that deep down in the lane area. It's nothing but trouble because of his size and strength. He can go straight up. He's got that inside position, and in this case, he gets fouled. He's going to the foul line and everything.
He makes the first of 2, and I thank Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to welcome everyone into the Taylor Team Huddle with proud SJJ alums Steve Taylor, Nick Marconi, and Tom Cole. We are honored to be part of St. John's Jesuit High School, proud to support Titan academics and athletics. Let's have another great season. The ball belongs to Brady Lichtenberg. He hands it to Zyrus. Brady's going to try another long 3. This is going to be hard off that front of the rim again.
He's short again. We talked about those legs last night. He was short with those.
Crumby with the 3 from the right side. Crumby just squeezes in the 3. Zyrus was there, but Crumby found a way to make that 3-point shot.
I tell you, it was a good shot. Thomas did a nice job. He came out. He closed out strong. He just made the shot.
Titans trail at 14-13. 6:43 mark, second quarter. Zyrus driving it on the inside. Hands it to McKinstry. Thomas just got a little aggressive. He's going to get called for the charge. 6:38 to go here. First half. Titans trail at 14-13. 3 team fouls on both teams right now. Again, Titan offense really just a little bit out of sync tonight. Kouakou up the floor for the Knights. Moving left to right on your smartphone from here at the Titan Dome at Ed Heinschel Court. Kaiser now with the ball in his hands. Left wing to Crumby. Drops it down low to Hornbeek again with McKinstry on his back. Getting double teamed by Zyrus. Gives it over to Kaiser. Ends up on the wing to Kouakou. Kouakou drives it inside to Mays on that backside with the flush. Nobody picked up Mays on that baseline.
Yeah, again, the rotation, everybody rotated except for the last guy. The guard up front, up top, has to rotate all the way down to the baseline.
Top of the key, Brady Lichtenberg with the basketball. With Mays on him on his back. Hornbeek's going to try a 3. Hard off that glass, no good. Long rebound to Crumby. Crumby still with the ball in his hands on the right wing. He has Zyrus on him. Back over to Mays. It was 10-10 at the end of the first quarter. Titans now trail at 16-13. To Crumby. Crumby trying to take it to the free throw line. Gets cut off by Zyrus. Back over to Kouakou. Kouakou lobs it back over to Crumby. Another long 3 by Crumby. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound comes out to Shane Garcia. Gives it to Hornbeek. CJ crosses half court for the Titans. Brings it to top of the key. 5:15 to go. Hornbeak just drove by, gives it to McKinstry. Baseline 3, and McKinstry is going to get fouled by Hornbeak on that 3-point shot. Jaden's going to the line for 3 free throws. I want to thank UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school basketball season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans. I'll tell you, John, we've seen a lot of fouls on 3-point shots in the freshman game and the JV game as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the coaches always tell those guys to just let them shoot it. Don't make sure you don't touch them. But we've seen way too many of those in all 3 games today.
You know, right now with the Titans trailing 16-14, we actually have to feel pretty good. We're only down by 2 right now, Bob.
Yeah, and again, you know, back to what you're talking about, it's just closeouts are not very good right now. When you're closing out, you got to get out there. You got to have your weight back, hands up, and not just fly out there trying to block the shot. You don't try to block a 3-point shooter.
Jaden makes the first 2, getting ready to send up the third. He could tie the game with his free throw. We are now tied at 16 with 5:13 to go until halftime. 3 team fouls on the Titans. There are 4 on the Knights.
I'll tell you, Jaden's really coming in his own. He's got 8 of our 16 points. Is that correct, John? I believe that's right.
Yeah, he has 8.
Hornbeak, Brady Lichtenberg, Vaughn, Shane Garcia, Andrew Miller on the floor right now for the Titans. Ball belongs to Kaiser and the Knights. Now in the game for the Knights, Taylor Jones hands it over to Kuaku. Kuaku, top of the key, trying to take Garcia down low. Drives inside, and Kennedy Vaughn actually stole it away from Hornbeak.
That's a great job. Again, the rotation. We talked about it. Kennedy has done it twice now. He's rotated perfectly.
Ball on that right block with Miller. Top of the key to Garcia. Shane over to Brady. Brady in the free throw line. Brady gets it tipped away. Ends up in the hands of Vaughn. Lobs it over to Brady. Brady pump fakes it. Tries another 3 left side. Brady Lichtenberg, first 3 of the game for Brady. Titans take the lead 19-16. Again, they lob it inside to Hornbeak, and they're going to say that Andrew Miller had his arms wrapped around Hornbeak even before the ball got there. That'll be the 2nd foul on Miller.
And again, I like what Andrew's doing. You know, he's going to fight everything he can. He knows what his job is when he gets out there, and he knows he's going to have to foul, but he's making his mark right now.
Kaiser will inbound it for the Knights, gives it to Hornbeak. Right back over to Crumby. On the wing to Noah Koo, who's now in the game. To Kaiser. Kaiser on that baseline right in front of Coach Schoen. To Hornbeak. Hornbeak on that baseline trying to take Garcia along down low, but Hornbeak loses control of the basketball. It's going to be Hornbeak and Koo. Jump ball situation. The ball still belongs to?
Yeah. That's Elvis Soroka wearing number 11. I'm not sure why, but that's the freshman Elvis Soroka.
I got 11 Noah Koo in my program.
I'm saying, I'm just telling you that's wrong.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks. Soroka with the ball up top. He's got Hornbeak on him. Soroka still hasn't given up the basketball. He's on that far side with Hornbeak chasing him down. Finally gives it up to Hornbeak. Bazyrus on him. 3:45 to go until halftime. Titans lead at 19-16. Hornbeak spins inside. And I tell you what, I thought Zyrus had his hands on that ball. Hornbeak put in a good shot, but I thought Zyrus had his hands on that ball.
Hornbeak put in a good shot, but Hornbeak also pushed off with that off arm. That was, I don't know how they missed that one. That was very, very obvious. I thought Thomas did a great job. You know, Hornbeak's got, about 4 or 5 inches on him. Right. Probably about 25 pounds. And Thomas did a great job of kind of shielding him off. Big man used that off arm. Officials missed it.
Hornbeak with the bucket, but he misses the free throws. Titans still have the lead 19-18 with 3:35 to go until halftime. Vaughn with Soroka on him. He's on that left side to Garcia. Garcia top of the key. Hands over to Hornbeak on that right side. CJ drives it on the side. Hornbeak left handoff glass on that right side is good. Coach Schoen with the timeout. 3:22 to go until halftime. Titans lead at 21-18. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7. Boom.
Have you been to La Petite Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. La Petite Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, La Petite Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at lapetitegourmet.com. La Petite Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. We have 3:22 to go until halftime. Titans holding on to a 21-18 lead. 5 team fouls on the Titans. There are 4 on the Knights. And the ball is in the hands of Kuaku for St. Francis. Moving left to right on your smartphone from here at the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court. And it's good to have the big man Ed Heinzel here to watch this basketball game between the Titans and the Knights. Crumby on that left side hands it to Kuaku. Kuaku trying to take Cyrus down low. Just kind of threw up a running one-hander. I think he was just throwing it up there for maybe Hornbeek to get it, but C.J. Hornbeek goes the other way, but lost control going up, misses the layup. Ball in the hands of St. Francis. Kuaku again backs off, hands it to Crumby, right back up top of the Kidu. Kuaku quickly on that left side to Kaiser, over to Mays. Mays way up top to Hornbeek. Hornbeek with Cyrus on him, and they're going to call McKinstry with the push-off on the back on Jaden McKinstry. 16 foul on the Titans. But the thing is that was one of those where Hornbeek's so far away from the basket.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a foul you don't want to take.
Exactly. When he's that far away, let him stay out there.
Crumby, 3 from the baseline, no good. Rebound Brady Lichtenberg, hands it to Vaughn. Kennedy Rock crosses half court for the Titans with 2:30 to go until halftime. To Hornbeek. He has Crumby on him. Hornbeek, Cyrus, McKinstry, Vaughn, Brady, Lichtenberg on the floor for your Titans. Back up top to Cyrus, lobs it down low to Hornbeek. He's got Kuaku on his backside. Hornbeek off glass, no good. He had the good matchup there, but Hornbeek just could not get it to fall. Kaiser drives it inside. Running one-hander for Kaiser, no good. Hornbeek's going to get nailed for over the back, I believe. That will be Hornbeek's second, Bob.
And I tell you, that's a good call there. Jaden had the inside position on him, and the official got that. You know, big man's awful lucky he doesn't have 3 right now. I'm telling you.
I think you made that clear earlier, Bob. I'm with you on that one. Martin Barreto coming into the game for the Knights for Hornbeek. 2:04 to go until halftime. Titans with a 21-18 lead. Vaughn with the basketball for the Titans, crosses half court. Still has the ball in his hands on that right wing to Hornbeek. Back up top to Cyrus. To Hornbeek. Hornbeek again goes baseline from about 10 feet on that right side. No good. Long rebound comes to Mays. CJ struggling tonight from the field. To Kuaku. Kuaku quickly up the floor. Gets on the baseline. Decides to bring it right back up top to Kaiser. Kaiser with Vaughn on him. Hands it over to Kuaku. They switch off. Gives it over to Mays. Mays right back over to Barreto. To Kaiser. Only 1:25 to go until halftime. Kaiser trying to take Kennedy down low. Lobs it over to Barreto. Back over to Crumby. Crumby taking CJ on the inside. Back over to Kuaku. 1:10 to go first half. Kuaku trying to take Brady inside. Running one-hander, no good. Hard off that glass. Rebound to Brady. Quickly up the floor. Brady going coast to coast. Drives it inside on Barreto. McKinstry is there for the rebound, but he can't come up with it. Actually gets knocked out of bounds by Kuaku. I think Brady was kind of looking for a foul at the tail end of that play. But the ball still belongs to the Titans with 1 minute to go until halftime. It'll be Vaughn inbounding it right underneath the Titan basket with Mays on him. Finally gives it inbounds to Cyrus. Thomas on Barreto. Real run one-handed hook, no good. A rebound comes out to the Knights. Here comes Crumby up the floor quickly to Kaiser. Kaiser with the 3 from that right side. Kaiser out that front of the rim, no good. Rebound Brady. Brady again, walking it up the floor. 40 seconds to go until halftime. Brady in the paint. Dishes to Hornbeek, left side 3. C.J. Hornbeek finds the 3-point shot from the baseline. 24-18 Titans. Ball belongs to Crumby. Crumby on that far side. 25 seconds to go until halftime. 24-18 Titans with 20 seconds to go. Crumby and the Knights holding the ball for this last shot at the end of the half. A lot of instructions coming from Coach Schoen on the bench. 8 seconds to go. Crumby still hasn't made a move yet. 5 seconds to go. Crumby with Zyrus on him. Gets cut off by Vaughn. 2 seconds to go. Barreto at the buzzer. Barreto hard off the rim. No good. First half comes to a close. Your Titans lead it 24-18. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
St. John's Jesuit High School and Academy is Northwest Ohio's premier Catholic Jesuit school for young men in grades 6 through 12.
Whether in the classroom, in competition, on the stage, or in the community, a Jesuit education empowers students to their fullest potential to learn, to lead, and to love.
Find out what sent St. John's Jesuit apart. Be a Titan for a day. Call the Office of Admissions at 419-720-0757.
We are St. John's Jesuit.
Students form daily to be men for others.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store to your door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. We're at the half. Your Titans lead this one 24-18. Halftime show brought to you by Associated Eye Care. For the best ophthalmologists in eye care in Northwest Ohio, visit Associated Eye Care with 3 area locations. In Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, visit ToledoIMD.com for information or to schedule an appointment. Halftime stats brought to you by our buddies from La Petite Gourmet, long-standing proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They're located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee. La Petite Gourmet open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 to 3:30 with catering available on Sundays. Find La Petite Gourmet online at LaPetiteGourmetToledo.com. Big John with those first half numbers.
The St. Francis Knights have 18 points on 7 of 22 shooting, 4 of 12 from 2-point range, 3 of 10 from 3-point range, and they're 1 of 3 from the foul line. The Titans have 24 points on 8 of 23 shooting, 4 of 13 from inside, 4 of 10 from 3-point range, 4 of 6 from the foul line. The Titans have 4 assists. St. Francis has out-rebounded the Titans 16-15, both teams with 2 offensive rebounds. So pretty even rebounding for considering we're playing against a team with 6'7", 6'8", and 6'10 going across the front line. Turnovers were relatively limited. There were 7 for the Titans, only 4 for St. Francis. Individually for the Knights, they're led by Claron Hornbeek with 7. Nobody else has more than 3. For the Titans, Jaden McKinstry has 8. C.J. Hornbeek has 7 to lead us. Thomas Zyrus has 4. Thomas has 5 rebounds already. And Andrew Miller actually has 3. And Brady Lichtenberg has 2 assists. Other scores that I've seen so far, a lot of people not updating Twitter. Clay beat Fremont Ross 60-52. That's a final already. For all of you Vince Williams fans, VCU is leading St. Bonaventure 33-26 at halftime. And for you hockey fans, St. Ignatius is beating St. Ignatius is beating St. John's 5-0 in the second.
Again, in this one, the Titans lead at 24-18 at the half. We'll talk more about it when we come back You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans!
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely return to sports and activities of daily living. UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 1000 Regency Court, Suite 212, at the corner of Lasky and Talmadge. There you'll find primary and specialty physicians, x-ray and physical therapy professionals specializing in sports medicine. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans.
Hail to you, O St. John's High.
Find out what it's like to walk the halls as a student at St. John's Jesuit by joining us as a Titan for a day. Attend classes, talk with students and faculty, and learn the advantages of a Jesuit education. Contact the SJJ Admissions Office at 419-865-5743 or admissions at sjjtitans.org.
Guide us onward, alma mater, hail the blue and gold.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. Titans lead this one 24-18 at the half over the Knights. Halftime show brought to you by Associated Eye Care for the best ophthalmologists in eye care in Northwest Ohio. Visit Associated Eye Care with 3 area locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon. Visit ToledoIMD.com for information or to schedule an appointment. So, John, we didn't play particularly well. We weren't great on the offensive end, but we're still up 6.
Yeah, that's good, on that, But, as long as we do a good job, especially if St. Francis is going to continue to play like they're playing, they're letting their guards really shoot a lot. We're talking in the off air. You got a big guy, 6'10". You got another kid, 6'7", 6'8" out there. And they've shot, we talk sometimes how we get a little 3 happy sometimes. They've got a lot of 3 happy out there. And that's great for us because you're keeping it away from their most potent weapon out there, the big man down low. So as long as they keep doing that, and, as the game has gone on, you can see we're missing some shots, but the rhythm is getting there. It's little by little, with all that delay and being off and everything, it's starting to come back. And what I'm talking about is the movement. There's some really good movement out there. And I'll tell you who's really looked good out there is Benjade again,
Right.
I think he has eight of our 24 points. He's shot the ball well. He's running the floor well. And, it was good to see CJ hit that 3 there just before the half ended. So, again, little by little, it's starting to come. And I like the way we're moving out there offensively compared to how we moved last night. So, next step is start hitting some of those shots.
Titans lead at 24-18 at the half. I'll tell you what, Sid, make this a 1:30 break. We'll come back and get this second half started between the Titans and the Knights. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store-to-your-door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans!
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. Titans lead at 24-18 at the half. This third quarter will get started. Your Titans will possess the basketball. They'll be moving left to right on your smartphone. Starters back on the floor. Lichtenberg, Hornbeek, Zyrus, Garcia, and McKinstry on the floor for your Titans. You can hand the ball to Brady, and he gives it right over to Hornbeek.
And you got St. Francis right off the bat starting out into a 2-3 zone.
Hornbeek to Brady. Brady on that right wing. Back up top to Zyrus. Quickly over to Brady. Back over to Thomas. To Hornbeek. Shane Garcia is going to try a three deep left baseline. No good. Long rebound comes out to Crumby. Quickly up the floor to Kaiser. Kaiser looking for Mays down low. Just flat out threw the ball out of bounds. First turnover in the second half belongs to the Knights.
And right now, we got to be patient against that zone. You know, St. Francis obviously went to it, trying to protect the big guy. Now I guess they're just going to show it one time. They're now in a man-to-man again.
Hornbeek with the ball. Drives it right by Hornbeek's on that baseline. To Brady for a three from that far side. Long rebound. Comes out to McKinstry. Good retrieval there by Jaden. To Zyrus. To Garcia wide open on the inside. To Hornbeek. Hornbeek left hand off glass. No good. Tipped away by Garcia. Ball on the floor. And Kuaku was there. Gets it in the hands of Crumby. You could tell Shane was a little reluctant to try to put that ball up in the inside. Kuaku, first three of the game. Travis Lewis with the timeout. 6:53 to go third quarter. Titan lead 24-21. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. Early three by Kuaku has cut the Titan lead at 24-21 to start this third quarter. A little lazy press here by St. Francis. Hornbeek bringing the ball up the floor. He has Kuaku on him. Hornbeek on that wing to Garcia. Back up top is Thomas. Zyrus lobs it inside to McKinstry. McKinstry does Shane Garcia on the inside, and Jaden probably should have just taken this shot there. Turnover. Here comes Crumby quickly up the floor. Hard off that glass. No good. Rebound is Zyrus. To Brady. Brady crosses half court with Mays on him. Brady drives it on the inside. Spins it. Another turnover. Two straight turnovers for the Titans. Kuaku, top of the key. Has Brady on him. Just underway third quarter. Only bucket of this quarter so far has been a three by Kuaku. Hornbeek, top of the key to McKinstry. Gives it on that baseline to Kuaku. Back up top to Crumby. Back to Mays. Mays is going to try the three. Hard off that back of the rim, no good. Long rebound to Hornbeek. Hornbeek to Garcia on the front end of the break. And Garcia gets rejected by Mays on the inside.
Mays was laying out of bounds when he got that rebound.
Up the floor, and it looks like Kaiser's going to get the bucket and the foul.
Right, and you're right, John. He was laying out of bounds. Fisher definitely missed that time. But I tell you, that was a nice fast break that time. A great pass by CJ. Mays did a nice job blocking it. Should have been our ball out of bounds down there.
So Kaiser with the bucket. He's getting ready to send up the free throw. He could tie this game at 24 at the 5:43 mark. Free throw is up, no good. Titans still with the 24-23 lead. Titans looking for their first bucket of this second half. Hornbeek quickly up the floor for the Titans. Holding on to a 1-point lead. Right wing to Garcia. To McKinstry, top of the key. Hands it over to Hornbeek. Hornbeek, left wing Garcia is going to try a three from that other side. And right now the Titans are struggling from the three-point line. Kaiser with the basketball. He's got Hornbeak on him. Gives it to Crumby. Crumby nearly stolen for just a second there, but Crumby retrieves the basketball. 5:05 to go, third quarter. Titans with a 1-point lead, 24-23. They led it 24-18 at the half. They drop it down to Hornbeak. Got McKinstry on his back. Hornbeak takes it all the way inside. Front of the rim, no good. Long rebound. Gets tipped out of bounds by Barreto. I'll tell you what, Barreto nearly came up with that board.
I tell you, Jaden, again, did a really nice job. Did not foul. Made it very tough on the big guy. He did not knock it down. Good job by Jaden.
Correction from my part. That was actually Ethan Meyer who knocked it out of bounds for St. Francis. 4:50 to go, third quarter. Titans still looking for their first bucket of the second half. McKinstry, top of the key for the Titans. Left wing to Hornbeak. Hornbeak at the free throw line. He backs off, goes top of the key again with Mays on him. Still backing up. Finally going to drive it inside, and Hornbeak loses control of the basketball. Got tipped away by Mays, and it looked like Mays actually tipped it out of bounds, but they're going to give the ball to the Knights.
You just got to settle down right now. We're having too many unforced turnovers, and that was definitely one right there. Settle down, run your offense. You're fine right now. Just settle down.
Kuaku with the basketball for the Knights. Again, Titans led at 24-18 at the half. They still hanging on to a 24-23 lead. 4:20 mark of the third quarter. Hornbeak way up top. Ball intended for Meyer, and that one gets thrown out of bounds. Another turnover by St. Francis. Ball belongs to the Titans. And again, sloppy start so far to the start of this third quarter. Brady Lichtenberg, Kennedy Vaughn, Thomas Zyrus, Jaden McKinstry, C.J. Hornbeak on the floor for the Titans. Vaughn crosses half court, left wing to Hornbeak. Back up top to Zyrus, right wing, nearly picked off, and it is by Crumby. Thomas Zyrus is there, and Zyrus makes Crumby throw it off the glass, but Mays is there for the putback. Titans suddenly trail this one 25-24, 7 straight points for the Knights in this quarter. Right wing Zyrus, he's going to try the three. Again, no good, but Brady is there for the rebound. Back up top to Hornbeak, going to try another three. Hard off that back of the rim, no good. And Brady again with the rebound. Put back, no good. Rebound comes out to Hornbeak. Another three attempt by Zyrus. Finally, the Titans find a tray to go down. Regain the lead, 27-25.
That's it. That was relentless on that glass that time. They did a great job of getting, 3 offensive rebounds, and it paid off, got the 3.
Hornbeak again trying to back Jaden down low, left-handed glass off. No good. Zyrus with the board. They're going to nail Kaiser with the reach in there, Big John?
Yes, David Kaiser with the reach in.
And again, Jaden is doing a great job playing the big guy in the post. He's forcing him a little bit farther out than he wants to be. He's not trying to go to block the shot. He's moving his feet. He's staying vertical. Did a good job defensively.
3:10 to go in third quarter. Titans hanging on to a 27-25 lead. 1 team foul on each team. Brady, top of the key. He's got Hornbeak on him. Brady thought about driving it inside. Gets bumped. Still retrieves the basketball. It's on the floor. Are they going to call a timeout or a foul here?
No, I think they got Hornbeak with the foul. I assume it's the reach in on Hornbeak.
I haven't seen the call yet.
They haven't called anything yet. Yes, that's number 3 on Hornbeak.
That's 3 on Hornbeak. I'm surprised. It was it just looked like a loose ball everybody was going for, but they nailed Hornbeak with the third foul.
Well, I think he bumped Brady originally and knocked Brady down, which should have been the foul.
That should have been you're exactly, Big John. That should have been the original foul. Deep left baseline. It's Toller now in the game for the Titans. Back up top to Brady. Brady fakes the 3, give it to Miller, top of the key. To Zyrus, to Kennedy Vaughn on the inside. He's going to get bumped on the backside by Kuaku. So now, suddenly 3 team fouls on the Knights. Andrew Miller, Toller, Zyrus, Brady Lichtenberg, Vaughn on the floor right now for the Knights. And again, there hasn't been a lot of fouls in this game, Big John, but all of a sudden a couple quick whistles.
Yeah, they started calling some of the touchier stuff that they hadn't called earlier.
Brady on that baseline finally gives it to Zyrus on that wing. He has Kaiser on him. Brady in the paint with Mays on his back. Brings it up top of the key. Restarts the offense for the Titans. 2:30 to go here, third quarter. Zyrus in the paint. Drives it all the way inside. And it gets bumped out of bounds. And the Knights thought it was off the leg of Zyrus, but they award the ball to the Titans.
Well, I'll tell you, Thomas did a nice move to the bucket. Definitely look from our angle. He got fouled that time.
Right. The thing is, there was a reach in long before he got near that basket. Vaughn, baseline to Zyrus. Zyrus off glass and good. They're going to nail Kaiser with the foul. 4 team fouls now on the Knights. Zyrus will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
I'll tell you, great baseline out of bounds play that time. Sets a little screen for Thomas, coming down from up top from the foul line extended, comes, gets the ball, has Kaiser on his back, goes up strong. I tell you, Thomas has come out playing very strong in the third quarter right now.
Free throw misses to Brady. Thomas Zyrus nearly got the rebound. Miller is there with the putback. Andrew Miller with the putback, and he's going to knock it down. Titans up 31-25 with 2:15 to go here, third quarter. A lot of action around the paint, Big John. What'd you see there? Because I didn't see it.
I don't know what happened there. I think they called Toller for a push.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. I didn't see it.
There was a lot of activity after that shot by Miller on the inside.
I tell you, the minutes that Andrew's given us tonight, he is doing a great job. He's battling away. He was battling the big guy defensively out there. And right there is a great effort getting that offensive rebound, putting it back up for 2.
The Titans regain their 6-point lead on that board and put back by Andrew Miller. Miller gets a big high five from Coach Whiteman coming to the bench. 2:15 to go here. Third quarter, Titans with a 31-25 lead. 14 fouls on the Knights, 2 on the Titans. Toller on Kuaku. Gives a left wing to Crumby. Back up top to Mays. Right wing again to Kuaku. Has Toller on him. Hands it to Crumby. Less than 2 minutes to go. 1:55 to go. Soroka with the ball. Hands it right back over to Kuaku. Kuaku kind of pushes off on Hornbeek. And he was kind of extending that left arm on Hornbeek. We're going to nail Hornbeek with the foul.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what to put in for that. I guess
right.
I guess a push, but I'm not sure what else.
Before it happened, Kuaku definitely extended his left arm on Hornbeek, but they still nailed Hornbeek with the foul. Lobbed it inside. Toller nearly comes up with the steal. Tipped in the hands of Crumby. He's going to grab it on the other side of the court. Crumby with Toller on him. 1:40 to go, third quarter. 31-25 Titans. Crumby deep right baseline. Brings it right back up top again with Zyrus on him. Crumby again trying to take it inside. He's caught on that baseline. Finally brings it right back up top. Tries to lob it inside to Mays. To Crumby. Crumby in the paint again. Soroka, the 3, no good. Long rebound. Zyrus with 1:18 to go. Settle down, guys. We're up by 6. Hornbeek drives it inside. Hornbeek running one-hander, just cannot fall. In and out, no good. Quickly up the floor and intended for Myers, but over the head of Myers. Turnover Knights. 1:04 to go here, third quarter. Titans hanging on to a 31-25 lead.
I tell you, one of the things that we have done an excellent job tonight is our fast break D, getting back, forcing a bad pass situation. The Knights are coming down hard. They're trying to force something, but we're back there, and that's really been key tonight defensively.
But the thing is, for me, it's like right now the word of the day for the Titans is finish. We've had too many chances inside where we haven't finished.
No, but again, like I said, I like what we're doing. The rhythm is getting better and better. Eventually, those shots are going to start falling for us.
Brady to McKinstry. McKinstry top of the key with 50 seconds to go. Hands it to Brady. Brady. He has Kuaku all over him. Way up top to McKinstry. McKinstry has Mays on him with 40 seconds to go. He hands it to Thomas. Thomas to Brady. Fakes to 3. He's going to bring it right back up top again. 35 seconds to go. He puts it in the hands of Kennedy Vaughn. Vaughn has Myers on him. Vaughn still dribbling up top with 25 seconds to go. To Zyrus on the wing. Zyrus with Kuaku all over him. Zyrus drives it all the way on the inside to C.J. Hornbeek. 3 from that far side of the baseline. C.J. Hornbeek with the trade with 14 seconds to go. And again, another call. I don't think anybody called timeout. Something happened after the play again, Big John.
Warning Thomas for something.
I think they nailed Thomas for delay of game after
knocking the ball out
of bounds. So again, it's funny seeing all these conversations after baskets.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of that going on. 14
seconds to go. Titans with a 34-25 lead after that Hornbeek 3 from the baseline. Kaiser walking it up the court for the Knights. 10 seconds to go as he crosses half court. Kaiser again gets cut off by Brady. Had the ball on his hip just there for a second. Crumby gets stolen by Brady. Quickly up the floor to Hornbeek. Hornbeek at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. Third quarter comes to a close. Your Titans lead it 34-25. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 3 quarters are in the books. Your Titans lead this one 34-25. Third quarter stats brought to you by Ohio Braza Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's the #1 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school in Toledo, voted by the Toledo City paper. Ohio Braza Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, located at 3141 Sylvania Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, just east of Secor Road. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes for men, women, and children. Visit our website at www.ohiobrazajiujitsu.com or find us on Facebook and Instagram. Big John with those third quarter numbers.
St. Francis is 10 of 30 shooting, 6 of 18 inside, 4 of 12 outside. The Titans are 12 of 38 shooting, exactly split, 6 of 19 inside and outside.
I want to thank the presenting sponsor of all St. John's Jesuit game broadcasts, Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to wish all the SJJ players, coaches, and their families all the best in this very different season. You've already shown your grit and mettle by just making it to the court. All the best from the Taylor Automotive family. St. Francis will take possession to start this fourth quarter. Ball in the wing to Crombie. Drops it down low to Hornbeek. Hornbeek with McKinstry on his back. Hornbeek got it down low. He's getting triple teamed on the inside. Hornbeek in and out, no good. Zyrus with the rebound to Hornbeek down the floor. It's off of Kuwaku. Nice idea there by Zyrus, by Hornbeek, but Kuwaku was right there.
Again, I can't stress how well Jaden is playing defensively down there. Did a great job. Shane came over, gave him some help, made it very tough on the big guy.
Brady inbounds it to McKinstry. Back over to Brady. Titans with a 9-point lead to start this fourth quarter. McKinstry, deep left baseline for the three, front of the rim, no good. Here comes Kaiser quickly up the floor. Hands it to Crombie. Back over to Kaiser. Dropped it down low to Hornbeek. He's getting doubled by McKinstry and Shane Garcia. Hornbeek's shot is off the mark, but they're going to nail Jaden with the foul.
Yeah, that was they let the big guy get the ball again down too deep in that post area. He's down there in the lane area. He had it. He's in a position where Jaden can't get a lot of help. Just not a good situation.
First free throw is up, no good. Want to thank UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans.
I got 7:17 to go. You got to continue to make the big guy be a non-factor. We've done a great job for 3 quarters of making him a non-factor.
Shane Garcia, the three. Shane Garcia drops the tray, and the Titans open up a 37-25 lead. Kaiser between his legs a few times, trying to take Brady down low, hands it over to Kuwaku. Kuwaku fakes it. He's at the free throw line, running one-hander, no good. Long rebound comes out to McKinstry. He gets bumped by Kuwaku. That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Knights. Lichtenberg, McKinstry, Zyrus, Garcia, Hornbeek on the floor right now. The Hornbeek's having a conversation here at the other end of the court at the free throw line by the Titan basket. And in fact, now the official's having a discussion with Claron Hornbeek. So again, foul situation, 5 on the Knights, 4 on the Titans. Titans with a 37-25 lead with 6:50 to go in the basketball game. Brady kind of caught at half court, wins it on that left side to Hornbeek. Backs off, he has Mays on him. Hornbeek in the paint. Hornbeek left-handed, off the glass and good. Mays could not handle Mays on the inside. Again, Kuwaku quickly up the floor, running one-hander, no good. Shane Garcia there with the board, hands it to Brady. Brady quickly up the floor, splits the defense, lobs it to McKinstry on the inside. That was a tough reverse there by Jaden. Didn't really need that. Probably should have just settled it down a little bit. Kaiser again spinning on the inside, and Kaiser looked like he was a little bit out of control. They're going to nail Brady with the foul. But again, I understand the intention here at the other end, but when Jaden got caught that deep, he probably should have just found somebody to pass
Well,
it to.
he kind of really, when he got there should have been passed to in the first place.
Right.
He was
There
just
you go.
not there, but he was in an awkward position, and he knew if he came down with it, he was going to be traveling with it. So, got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Kaiser lobs it into Hornbeek again. McKinstry on his back. Hornbeek left hand off glass, no good. And there's Cyrus with the rebound, and Cyrus got a little hammered there by Hornbeek. Hornbeek retrieves the basketball. So for a moment there, Cyrus had the ball in his hands. He gets bumped by Hornbeek. No call. Hornbeek now gets the bucket and the foul. And again, I think Thomas has a case, Bob.
Yeah, I tell you, and I understand his frustration. He did a great job getting the ball, and he's getting slapped, whatever. And, Thomas is a strong kid. He's not going to lose the ball unless he gets hit.
Hornbeek free throw is off the mark. Cyrus is there for the board again. Hands it to Brady. 6 minutes to go. Your Titans with a 39-27 lead. Now 16 fouls on the Titans. There are 5 on the Knights. Vaughn with the basketball. Gives it up top to Hornbeek. Hornbeek on that wing to Vaughn. Again, Titans can just take their time right now. Cyrus on that baseline. On the inside, brings it up top to McKinstry. McKinstry, though, thought about shooting it. He didn't. He gets called for the travel instead. Turnover, Titans.
Yeah, I tell you, he had the big guy in between that time. That would have been a nice little shot there at that foul line extended. Unfortunately, he decided he was going to go, and he forgot to put the ball on the ground before he went. And obviously, that's the travel.
Titans with a 14-point lead just a moment ago. It's now 39-27 Titans with 5:40 to go in the game. Again, 16 fouls on the Titans. There are 5 on the Knights. Kaiser crosses half court. Top to Hornbeek. Hornbeek still has the ball in his hands. Finally gives it up to Crumby. Crumby with Vaughn on him. Crumby driving it on that baseline. He gets cut off by Vaughn. Crumby brings it way back up top again to Kaiser. With Brady on him. Kaiser at the free throw line. Deep three, far side, no good. Air ball ends up in the hands of Cyrus. Thomas can just settle down a little bit. This time they call the foul on Kaiser with the bump. That's going to be 3 on Kaiser. St. Francis bench not happy with the call, but to be honest with you, that makes up for the last one when he got slapped by Hornbeek on the inside. 16 fouls now on the Knights. That was 3 on Kaiser. Is that correct, Big John?
Yes, it is.
Hornbeek's going to take a rest for St. Francis. Brady inbounds it to Kennedy Vaughn. Kennedy crosses half court, still has the ball in his hands, gives it to Brady on that right wing with Mays on him. Top of the key to Vaughn. A lot of crossing on that inside. Brady drives it inside, gives it to Vaughn. Quickly on that left wing. Intended for Hornbeek, tipped out of bounds. Good hands there by Crumby for St. Francis.
I tell you, we're really moving the ball very well right now. Again, Kennedy had a shot, but he was passing it up for a much better shot, giving it to the hot hand to CJ in the corner.
Again, at this point, we just need to kill some more clock than anything else. Hornbeek with the ball in his hands. Hornbeek, top of the key, drives it inside. Hornbeek, again, tried to force it inside, got rejected on the inside. Here comes Kawaku quickly up the floor. Ends up in his hands, even though the pass was intended for Kaiser. Left wing, Crumby. McKinstry on him. Crumby still has that ball in his hands, back over to Kaiser. Coming up on the 4:35 mark of the fourth quarter. Kaiser on the inside, pump fakes it. Gives it on that left side again. The drive inside. Cyrus is there. Had the rejection on Huggins. And they're going to nail Cyrus with the foul, Big John. Oh, my.
Yep, that's 4. I knew it was coming.
Nice block on Huggins by Cyrus, and that's going to be his 4th foul. Thomas has taken some tough fouls tonight, fellas.
Yeah, I tell you, that was a tough one right there that time. Again, not bad defensively. Did a really good job. Thomas did everything he could. I'm not sure what the official was looking at that time, but unfortunately, it's Thomas's 4th foul. Coach is going to have to take him out. I don't think he's going to sit that much because we're going to need him back out there.
Huggins misses the first free throw. 4:31 to go in the game. 17 fouls now on the Titans. There are 6 on the Knights. It's 39-27 Titans. Huggins' second free throw is up. That one is back the back of the rim and good. Cuts the Titan lead to 11. Hornbeek with the ball for the Titans. He has Kawaku on him. Hornbeek crosses half court. Lobs it over to Brady. Brady, top of the key, get double teamed, back over to Vaughn. Vaughn brings it right back up top with Mays on him. Vaughn again. He's going to get nailed by Mays. Actually, I'll be honest with you, that's a tough call on Mays as well.
Nah, he reached that time. He's got to call that. One thing that, St. Francis, they play a lot of defense with their hands, a lot of slapping out there. The old saying, they can't call everything, but you got to call the obvious out front like that.
Mays, 17th foul on the Knights. Kennedy Vaughn at the free throw line for the 1-and-1 for the Titans. So free throws are going to be big down the stretch. First free throw is up, and that one is good. 4:13 to go. 40-28 Titans. Kennedy Vaughn again, excellent night. Good defense, great ball handling tonight for Vaughn. Second free throw, though, off the mark. Hard out that front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Hornbeek hands it to Kuwaku. Back on the wing to Kaiser. Kaiser taking it in the paint. He backs off with Brady on him. Tries to paint inside again. Kaiser on the move, and they're going to nail Brady. And all of a sudden now it's like anytime somebody moves, we're getting a whistle, Bob.
Yeah. It's almost like you think this was the beginning of the game. They're trying to set the tone right now.
Right.
Instead at the end of the game.
And the thing is, this was the kind of stuff, they really let them play in the first half.
That's what I'm saying. This is the type of stuff you call in the very beginning of the game to make sure you have control of it, not at the end of the game.
Kaiser at the line for the 1-and-1 for the Knights. 4:02 to go in the game with the Titans with a 12-point lead. First free throw is up. That one is good. I want to thank Midland Title, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. Locally owned and operated, they pride itself in giving back to the community. Team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners are Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort, both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126. Timeout on the floor. Titans lead at 40-30 with 4:02 to go. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store to your door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 4:02 to go in this game. Titans lead at 40-30. Just a moment ago when I was reading the Midland title spot, Kaiser was at the line. He made the second free throw to cut it to 10. On the inbounds, the Titans struggled with it, threw it out of bounds. Turnover Titans, the ball belongs to the Knights again.
Yeah, we just weren't prepared. You're down. You got the Knights. They're down 10. They're going to, with 4 minutes to go, they're not just going to run back to play defense. They're to come. You always got to be prepared for some type of press situation after a made free throw. We were just not prepared at that time, and we threw the ball away. Again, an unforced turnover, a very bad turnover in that situation.
It was 34-25 Titans after the third quarter. They lead it by 10 right now with 4:02 to go. 18 fouls on the Titans. There are 7 on the Knights. The ball belongs to Kaiser. That's Brady on him. Again, Kaiser trying to take him down low, brings it back up top. The 3 by Barreto, hard off that back of the rim, no good. Hornbeek, I think, is going to be over the back of McKinstry. That should be number 4, right, Big John?
That is number 4.
And I'd say Jay did a great job boxing out the big man. That definitely a great call by the official that time.
So Jaden this time will go to the line for the 1-and-1. And again, we talked a lot earlier in this quarter about how huge free throws are going to be. We got to bury these. Want to thank some sponsors: Savage & Associates, Directions Credit Union, Garcia Surveyors, Great Lakes Electrical Contracting, Marco's Pizza, Montgomery Nichols Insurance, Siena Heights University, SJS Investment Services, Sylvania Tamelshanner, Toledo Orthopedic Surgeons. Jaden at the line for the 1-and-1. First one is up, and he squeezes that one in. Again, want to thank Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to welcome everyone into the Taylor Team Huddle with proud SJJ alum Steve Taylor, Nick Marconi, and Tom Cole. We are honored to be a part of St. John's Jesuit High School, proud to support Titan academics and athletics. Let's have another great season. Jaden clutch at the free throw line. He makes them both. Kuwaku just drove it inside. Garcia with some good defense on that backside. Rebound for the Titans. Brady coming up the floor, gets fouled by Kaiser. So now with 3:38 to go, that's 4 on Kaiser. Brady Lichtenberg will go at the line for the 1-1, but it's now 9 team fouls on the Knights.
I tell you, if this is the way St. Francis is going to defend us this last 338, then again, we don't need to shoot the ball anymore. Get the ball right now. All they're doing is coming out trying to foul us. The next foul, we're going to be shooting the double bonus. So again, be patient, get the ball, play good, secure the ball, play good, solid defense, and right now they're looking to foul in every possession.
Brady makes the first, bends and sends the second. Second one is hard off that back of the rim, no good. Rebound Kaiser. 43-30, Titans, 3:35 to go in the game. Again, Kaiser trying to take it down low, gets backed off, gives it to Kuwaku. Back over to Crumby. Crumby gets cut off by Toller. Toller to Barreto, drops it down low to Hornbeek. Hornbeek again, left hand off glass and good. Not much Jaden could do there. Timeout Knights, 3:18 to go in the game. Titans lead at 43-32. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 3:18 to go in the game. Your Titans with a 43-32 lead. 8 team fouls on the Titans. There are 9 on the Knights. Brady Lichtenberg, Kennedy Vaughn, C.J. Hornbeek, Jaden McKinstry, Shane Garcia on the floor for the Titans. Ball in the hands of Kennedy Vaughn. Kennedy gives it up to Brady. Brady still has it in his hands, dribbling up top, over to Vaughn, quickly over to Hornbeek. Hornbeek again, still has the ball in his hands, takes it to the inside, and they're going to nail Hornbeek with a 5-second call, I believe.
No, he stepped on the end line.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At least that's what they said.
So Hornbeek, the turnover. Ball belongs to the Knights with 3:03 to go. Quickly, Shane Garcia off the floor. It's now Zyrus, Hornbeek, Lichtenberg, McKinstry, and Vaughn on the floor. McKaiser with the basketball. Kaiser going to try a 3 from way up top. And Kaiser drops the 3. Timeout on the floor. 2:53 to go. Titans now with a 43-35 lead. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 2:53 to go. After the 3 by Kaiser, the Titan lead is now 43-35. 18 fouls on the Titans. There are 9 on the Knights. I want to thank UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans. And right now, we just need to play smart, Bob.
Yeah, got to play smart. And remember, the clock is our friend right now. It's the enemy of St. Francis. They only have one more timeout where they can stop it. Just do a good job. Don't do anything foolish.
Ball inbounds to McKinstry. McKinstry hands it over to Vaughn. Quickly up the floor to Brady. Brady going to back off a little bit to Zyrus on that backside. And Zyrus was there, but just get rejected on the inside. And Thomas turns the ball over. Here comes Kuwaku and the Knights. Thomas had a wide open layup. Just could not put it in. Kuwaku on the inside. Kuwaku with the bucket and the foul on Brady Lichtenberg. And now it's getting interesting here at the Titan Dome at Heinz Court.
Yeah, we just said, be smart. The clock is our friend. It's St. Francis' enemy now. It's now what, a 6-point game, could be a 5-point game, 2-possession game. Got to be smart out here.
And again, just a moment ago, Brady with that pass to Zyrus. And you really thought Zyrus had the layup, but he just could not squeeze it in. Thomas gets double teamed on that backside. He's going to call a timeout with 2:29 to go. Titans hanging on to a 43-37 lead. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Midland Title is a proud sponsor of St. John's Jesuit Athletics. Midland Title is a locally owned and operated business that prides itself on giving back to the community. Midland Title team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort are both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 2:29 to go in the game, and this game has gotten interesting. Titans lead at 43-37. 9 fouls on both teams. Full court pressure here by the Knights. Brady will inbound it for the Titans. Gives it to Hornbeek. Hornbeek quickly up the floor. Still hasn't crossed half court yet. Gets cut off by Mays. Hornbeek on the inside. The McKinstry reverse layup and good. And Jaden McKinstry stops the slide and opens up an 8-point lead for the Titans. Kouakou on that left wing with Cyrus on him, looking for the pick from Mays. Kouakou still has the ball in his hands, hasn't given it up yet. Kouakou in the paint. Tipped away, out of bounds. So with 2:03 to go, Titans with a 45-37 lead. Again, what a huge bucket moments ago by McKinstry.
And like I said, that was a good job. We broke them down, got a nice, easy layup. All we want, get an easy layup or go to the foul line.
Kaiser will inbound it for the Knights. Gives it to Kouakou. Kouakou with Cyrus on him. We have 2 minutes to go. Kouakou's going to try a long three. Ball gets tipped out of bounds by Barreto. It belongs to the Titans with 1:57 to go. That was a long three there, Bob.
That's Coach Lewis could not be happy with that shot right there. You got to get a good shot opportunity, not a desperate shot opportunity.
Vaughn with the ball with 1:55 to go with Kaiser on him. Vaughn getting rid of the cross half court for the Titans. Gives it to Brady. Down to Cyrus. Cyrus to Hornbeek on the inside. The layup by Hornbeek. Good look there from Thomas to Hornbeek. 4 straight points for the Titans. Back up by 10. Kaiser trying to take Vaughn down low. Puts it on the wing. Ethan Meyer going to try out a running one-hander. No good inside. Again, another rebound by McKinstry. The Vaughn quickly up the floor to Cyrus. And there's Hornbeek on that backside. The bucket by Hornbeek. The foul on Ethan Meyer for St. Francis. And just like that, a 6-point run for the Titans after the Knights had cut it to 6, Bob.
Again, what we talk about, I tell you, the last 3 buckets, exactly. That's all you got to do in this situation. Because now the clock is our friend again, St. Francis' enemy. We did a great job. It's either a layup or go to the line for foul shots. Right here, we got both. So that's a great job, these last 3 possessions by the Titans.
Other than that one turnover after the Kaiser free throw, we've actually handled the press pretty well.
Yes.
Free throw is good. Titans now up 50-37 with 1:24 to go. Crumbie up the floor. Drops it down low to Hornbeek. McKinstry is there. Hornbeek brings it all the way down low and actually lost a handle on it. Ball ends up in the hands of Kaiser. 1:11 to go. Kaiser still with the basketball. He's going to try another long three. Kaiser in and out, no good. Long rebound to Brady Lichtenberg. Brady going to call a timeout, I believe. He's caught in that corner. Yeah, exactly. 1:01 to go. Titans up to 50-37. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 1:01 to go in the game. Your Titans lead at 50-37. Want to thank Midland Title, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They're locally owned and operated. They pride itself on giving back to the community. Team members are active volunteers working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners are Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort, both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126. Titans high-fiving in the huddle. 1:01 to go. And right now, protect that basketball and make some free throws.
That's all you got to do. And if they again, it's a layup situation, wide open layup situation, which we've had 3 in the last 3 possessions, or go to the foul line.
And here's the thing, the Knights have 10 fouls already, so it's going to be the double bonus when you're going to the free throw line. Cyrus with the ball, crosses half court for the Titans. The Hornbeak backside, another layup. It's been a flat-out layup drill these last 2 minutes for the Titans. Kuaku tries to take it inside, and he just completely lost a handle on that basketball, and Kuaku just threw it out of bounds. So with 46 seconds to go, Titans with a 52-37 lead. Ball in the hands of Vaughn. Lobs it over to Cyrus. Cyrus is holding it up. Oh, lob to McKinstry on the backside, but he just got rejected on that backside. Jaden, I'll tell you what, he just did not see that man on his backside there. Leroy Huggins with the rejection, but the ball, and still ends up in the hands of the Titans. McKinstry with 27 seconds to go. To Vaughn, and right now, the Knights are not fouling, Bob. They're letting this thing run out. Hornbeak with the basketball with 15 seconds to go.
Well, I can say this.
You
right
can hear
now.
the St. John's faithful. A round of applause. The sidelines are giving themselves high fives. CJ Hornbeak with a big smile on his face. And when that horn sounds, the Titans are coming away with a 52-37 win over the Knights. We'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Have you been to La Petite Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. La Petite Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, La Petite Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at lapetitegourmet.com. La Petite Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
St. John's Jesuit High School and Academy is Northwest Ohio's premier Catholic Jesuit school for young men in grades 6 through 12.
Whether in the classroom, in competition, on the stage, or in the community, a Jesuit education empowers students to their fullest potential to learn, to lead, and to love.
Find out what sets St. John's Jesuit apart. Be a Titan for a day. Call the Office of Admissions at 419-720-0757.
We are St. John's Jesuit.
Students form daily to be men for others.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store-to-your-door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. It's the Titans over the Knights. 52-37. The Titans hang on there at the end. They're now 11-3 overall. 4-0 in the conference. Knights fall to 5-10 overall. 3-2 in the track. Post-game show brought to you by Great Lakes Rental. A Titan Seniors graduation will be here before you know it. It's never too early to plan your party. Call Great Lakes Rental to reserve your tents, tables, and chairs. So should we do stats here quick, Big John?
Sure, we can.
Yeah. Well, actually, Schoen is finishing up on the floor with he's heading over. He's doing a TV gig. Got his little suntan at the end there. So we'll put the headset on Coach Schoen here after this 52-37 win over the Knights. Again, it was just one of those nights. It's like, overall in that first half, we didn't play particularly well, but we still found a way to put this game on. Coach Schoen throwing his headset on now, and I tell you what, Mike, congratulations on a big win tonight. I know it was sloppy last night, but you worked out the kinks against Whitmer, and again, when you're playing your rival tonight, it was a struggle for a while, but I think the word of the day for your guys, they were just efficient tonight and pulled out a good win.
Yeah, it was good. We had good minutes from everyone. Andrew Miller was really good for us in the first half. Justin Toller was really good for us in both halves, and Shane hit a big shot. Thomas was great down the stretch. Jaden was really good down the stretch. Brady is not shooting the ball well, but he's Brady. So he's so reliable. And Kennedy's a fifth, a sixth starter for us, like we've said for so long now. And then at CJ put the ball in the basket quite a bit for us, which is great. We were able to make some free throws down the stretch. And look, Thomas Zaro's 14 rebounds, Jaden 9 rebounds. Thomas told me, he's like, he's averaged like 5.1. And most of these guys that put these stats in the Blade are totally inflated because every time we play teams, they get like 4 rebounds. And either that or we're the best blockout team in the country. But, that was a man's work right there by Thomas. 5 assists. He's like our Draymond Green, he just does a lot of different stuff. So.
And Andrew Miller came in for 6 minutes, but got 4 rebounds in that 6 minutes and had a tremendous putback at one point.
Yeah, he can rebound. He's a great offensive rebounder, and he had a big one for us. That's how he impacts it. But he also was fighting with Hornbeak. He had some great defensive hedges on some of their ball screens. I'm happy for him because he's struggled here and there. He's a great kid. He's worked really hard. And he's got guys like Jaden and Thomas that are playing ahead of him who are tough, and they're good players, and they're going to take a lot of minutes. So he needs to just be very tough about his minutes, and he did that like a senior should today. I'm very proud of Andrew.
I tell you, you can definitely say the rust. We shook off that rust, especially in that fourth quarter. The cohesiveness, the way they play, the way they attack. We were talking up here, hey, layup or a foul, go to the foul line. That's what we were doing. Yeah. And I tell you, it was really pretty to watch.
Yeah, during that's we got a timeout, and we're like, listen, like we do not need to we need to play to win. We're not playing not to lose, but you also have to, we have to take some, better care of the ball, get the ball off the sideline, and get good shots. And we were able to do that, which was really good. And then we were able to finish shots too, which always helps. And 2 games after one day of practice is a challenge. Just proud of our guys. We have great senior leadership, and that showed tonight.
The one thing I want to talk about, because I was telling these guys, Jaden has really, last 3 games, tonight, Whitmer, and you go back to Central. He's becoming an offensive force for you right now. Yeah. If he hasn't been the leading scorer, he's been the second leading scorer in these games. And I thought tonight what he did defensively, especially in that fourth quarter against the big kid, was really special.
Yeah, it was. He was really good. And this year in the league, I don't think he'll get enough credit for it, and still, ways to go here. But there's big kids in every team we play in our league. So like, Central, Clay, St. Francis, Finley. Even those kids at Whitmer, they are nice big kids, and he's got to fight with those guys every night, and he doesn't have a whole lot behind his behind, so he doesn't have the weight like some of those other guys.